Have you thought about building your brand?
Well, have I thought about it? Of course. I dream about it.
I think that is the biggest wild card. So I think you should do all that. But if you ask me how it becomes big, it's because you became big. And in the same way what he's doing right now, like there's a new way to become big. I actually think.
But I don't know that. I'm not from that.
I'm aware.
I'm too old for that. So
I understand. And by the way, this is not an age thing. What we're inventing, well, just so you know.
It's a young
No. And they can all attest to this. All the 20-year-olds in the world don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the modern day human production company around a person. There's no 20-year-old running around this. They understand how to take a selfie. They understand that Snapchat's important. They don't understand the science that the 15 people sitting out here that all work on just my brand understand.
But you do.
I do, and so do they, and they'll go on to either like crush with me or like, it will be known because once somebody figures something out, the world will know.
Right.
But I sure do. Basically what I know right now is we're sitting on a capability that is what reality TV was in 2000. And once in a while you come across a person who actually can play, like it still takes talent.
Right.
Like my early intuition on you is that you have that thing and you need to debate it.
Right, I think that, I feel like I have the talent. I'm not the talent, but they're the talent. And I feel like they have the product and they have the quality. And then I feel like it's my job and my wish to get it out there.
I think the way I kind of think about it is if tomorrow Bravo came to you guys and said, do you want to do a show about your journey in building this company, you would seriously consider it. And I mean, I don't know you, like how you're wired, like fuck that or that's great. But you would seriously consider it for the exposure of what it would do to your business. And I think you would do really well on that show. And I think when I see that, they need to, like, you need to get grounded in what vlogging is and all this stuff.
What is?
Vlogging. Video blogging.
Okay.
It's basically a reality TV show. Like, I'm not joking when I tell you that if you asked me, push comes to shove, to be historically correct on the thing that made your business big, it would be a human being following you around with a camera every day.
Huh. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm so interested in it that we've been spending the last 6 months, in about 3 months, we're gonna launch something called Vaynerchuk. So I've been talking to like Tyra Banks and like Curtis Martin, football player, like a bunch of different people. We have figured out something for me in the last 6 months, and I've been on social media and producing content for a decade. Right. But in the last 6 months, last year, we've really figured it out. And now we're trying to figure out if we can scale it it's funny to me that $20,000 a month charging somebody for something like this would bring them a lot more business than what we do best in the world here on Facebook and Instagram creative and ads. It's cool. It's just how the world works.
I think it's unbelievable.
So something you should sleep on. I don't necessarily need you as a client, but I can show you how it's done. You could hire it internally, but it's obviously a very personal decision. Right. Like I'm not joking, I mean a reality show.
Right.
Like there is a man or a woman, for that matter, that follows you around. And it's you yelling at Leon, it's you shopping, it's your meetings, it's you having business meetings, like it's a show. And it airs on Facebook and YouTube, and I believe it would be the biggest gateway drug to the growth of your business.
Wow.
Everybody wants to see your fans.
But I think it's a very easy thing to understand today if you think about Skinny Girl, or if you think about the Kardashian phenomenon, or the fact that DJ Khaled's gonna make $30 to $40 million.
So what is it, everyone's a voyeur? Like what is it? People want to get a sneak peek of what you're doing?
No,
like what
are
is
the psychological punchline?
Yes.
Rubbernecking.
So you're saying
It's just a deep, inherent human thing. It's called Yenta syndrome.
Yenta syndrome.
Got it?
That's good.
It's who we are.
Right.
It's what people are.
Right.
We're genuinely interested in people.
Right.
And the people.
They want to see catastrophes?
No, they just want to see the truth.
I want to see the truth.
Got it? That's why what I'm doing is going to beat reality TV. Because reality TV is just more of the truth of TV, but this is way more truth than reality.
Where do you
distribution? Facebook and YouTube. But then think about what you do. What people don't know is, so now we take $1,000 and we run the ads. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. Here's episode 1 of you. No one gives a shit. But Facebook is the best ad product in the world. So you post it, and then we run $1,000 worth of ads against the employees of Saks Fifth Avenue, Barney's, and Nordstrom's. So now, if I'm Sally on the Upper West Side and I work at Nordstrom's, when I'm going through my Facebook feed and seeing my friend's daughter, I'm gonna see episode 1 of your show in my feed. 94 out of 100 are gonna be like, I don't give a fuck, but 6 are gonna watch it. And day after day after day, depending on how interesting and clever and how well it's edited and how well the ads are targeted, you build. That's it.
And how long are they, these little episodes?
They run the gamut. D-Rock's laughing because we're airing on Monday an hour and 30-minute version of it, but normally ours runs, mine runs 10 to 25. We've got our first beta outside of me, a graffiti artist and motivational speaker. How long are those been?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And,
Varies, but yeah.
and so do you have your own Facebook page?
Yes. You would have,
For you.
we would have
for
to
the
have,
video,
yes.
or it's everything under your business?
That's a very good point. In the first
and you're
meeting,
wearing the wrong underwear.
I clearly,
I gotta pull your shirt down.
Got it.
I'm getting upset now.
Got it, I'm sorry.
I gotta send him some underwear.
so the punchline is, we would, I know you are, but I love being respectful. We have a strategy session at first. There's a very good debate to either it being your page or the company's page, and we would talk. You'll see in the deck we're making for people, it's the first thing it says is we're reverse engineering you. You can be the most famous person in the world and be an introvert. It means we're not working together.
Right.
You may be so famous that you don't want to do it anymore. Like you've got to be the right person.
Right.
People don't have to, I have no time. Like, time is a factor. I don't show my children. Right. Just a decision my wife and I made. Right. I wish I did. Right. Because it'd be even more viral. Right. you know? But that's something important to us. Right. So all we do. Right, which is huge. Family kills. Like, I'm leaving millions of views on the table, especially with my 2 characters.
His kids and probably puppies.
Yeah, I mean, everybody plays their own thing, right? As you can imagine, I do a lot of business, so a lot of the stuff never makes it because I'm firing somebody. I'm talking about somebody's salary. We're negotiating things TV shows that are 6 months away that nobody can know about. So you live life.
Is he always filming you, whatever
yes.
you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, some people ask for him not to. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable in the scenario.
But I'm saying at home?
No.
Oh, so it's just here?
Yeah, it's my business life.
Right. Okay.
It's not just here, it's in Finland and it's Orlando.
Well, I mean, while you're working.
Yeah.
The sitcom focuses on that.
That's right. It's a business show.
Yeah.
It's it's my entrepreneurial life. I reference my family.
Right.
But I just have a funny feeling you've got some upside in that, and it's something you should, 2 minutes, and you should sleep on it.
Okay.
You're right about that. Your intuition was right. You're a good character.
I think so. Like, it's so black. Like, I almost feel like I see life in a different lens. Like, when I see it, I just know. And the truth is, unlike learning the craft of how much does this cost, learning the craft of what these 800 people do, what's so great about it, and you're gonna know this, you just do you.
Right. That's easy. They
It's
do me all the time.
It's the easiest thing to do in life. So, something to think about.
Very much
Something to think about.
So would you be that the person would be
Everywhere.
in the office or following him home?
No, you.
And by the way,
Me.
it could be only about you and you're a side character. It could be the show about the whole business, and there could be 4 like it could be Cheers. It could be,
Sex in the City.
That's right. It could be anything you want it to be, because here's what's better than signing a deal with Bravo. You're in control of the final edit.
Right.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, that's where it gets real good. Now, the thing is, I would recommend that if you try to micromanage too much and not listen to what we know, which is you have to show vulnerability. You have to show real humanity. Like, you have to show the shit you don't want to show.
Right.
Otherwise, nobody gives a fuck because you're back to television.
Right.
Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Something to debate. So I think those are the two things you should be sleeping on. A real digital strategy for 2017, not for 2006. And B, a real conversation amongst yourselves of like, is this the right model? And this is a model that literally exists only with people that film themselves, vloggers on YouTube that have transcended. I'm not good at that, so I made my own version of it, which is this. But it's real. We know that. And then
Are
the
they
truth
all
is,
equally, is Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, are they all equally powerful?
they're
You do
all,
them all?
I do them all.
You put the same content on everything?
Nope.
You blast it.
Because, no.
No.
Because most people use social media to blast out. You have to create for it. So content that works on Snapchat is me, first person, always. Whereas YouTube and Facebook is the distribution of the show. Got it? Instagram is me, but I use that for motivational quotes mainly. You know, so all strategy. Like, the thing that people don't understand is this is the world, this is the actual world of communication, and there's real skill, and everybody thinks it's just like, oh, it's social media.
Right.
It's exponentially harder than print. Like, if your lovely partner was here, I would absolutely make her feel inferior to the skill that she deployed against print because it was easier.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's antiquated,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
right, no question.
It's just easier.
Right.
You know, it's not her fault.
Right.
It's just the truth. Like, this is very complex, nuanced, and detailed, which is why everybody thinks it's, first of all, everybody doesn't think it's a big deal. And then when they spend on it and they aren't successful, they don't think it works. It works. You didn't know what to do with it. You know how much money I would make playing a piano? You know what I mean?
Right.
But Billy Joel makes fucking billions.
Right.
You have to know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
So,
Great.
Cool.
all right,
Thank
good.
you. Really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
send me an email. Let me know if there's anything I can help with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, real pleasure.
Great.
Take care.
Pleasure.
Thanks for hanging, guys.
Thank you, really great.
But you could really like, going cliche, and I don't know you, but I'm just giving you like you could win the Housewives Sex in the City thing in a real way. I'm telling you right now, you could. You have to think about it.
Right. And would you help with that?
I don't want to, here's what I can promise you. I can promise you can come in here and sit with me and Lindsay and I'll walk you through what Vayner Talent is. I'm still you know what makes a great salesperson? Somebody that really believes in their shit.
Right.
I know we've got it.
Right.
I really believe in it.
Right.
I'm scared of two things. One, that's why I'm beta testing with this one person. I really want to triple check because I want everybody talking about me behind my back the best.
Right.
Because I make 5 times $20,000 a month to give a speech. I'll do that. It's not about the money. Right. I want to build something eventually that could be worth billions because that's what production companies are.
Of course.
And 2, I need to know you better because I have a lot of empathy for what it takes. What they'll tell you is, for all my intensity, I let the creators do their thing. I don't control the message.
Right.
And I've been in this for 10 years, understanding this world. Here, I just threw a whole new thing for you to think about.
Right, brand new.
You never thought about it.
Never thought.
Now you're
Coming
gonna,
in, I never
right,
thought this was-
now you're gonna think about it. And even if you say yes 100%, I have so much empathy for you wanting to be very in control of the final output. And in that is a lack of speed, which is the ROI of the whole thing. So I need you to be in the no business, not the yes business. What I mean by that is you sit down, you watch for 23 minutes, and you're like, no, that one thing, I can't, like, my sister will kill me.
Right.
Not,
I've been thinking about that.
not,
Leon will kill me. My daughter will kill me.
right,
I have a
not,
lot of
right,
people who can
right,
kill me. Believe me.
not, oh, I don't like that angle.
Right.
You're just gonna
No,
lose.
that's not it. It's
Yeah, most of all, yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because,
Well, yeah.
by the way,
Thinking.
getting into a place where people are stopping you, like, I'm getting stopped 10, 15 times a day in the street, it's changing my life. You know, I'm with my daughter and fans are yelling out and she's like, Daddy, you're like, you know, like, so, you know, and by the way, people like you and I, we want it. We
But the
want it.
kid- you gotta be
But
careful with the kids.
And you're in
being
a, yeah, you're in a,
mortified.
you're in a
I have kids at the
different
age
place.
of
Yeah,
being
you're in a much, yeah,
mortified.
you're in a much, that's correct.
You
You're in a
know?
different place. But I will tell you this, you will sell shit. I built a $100 million business on my brand. You will sell shit.
Well, that's the bottom
You'll
line.
get an
Sales are the
you will
bottom- I tell them sales are the bottom line.
you will get an email from QVC saying, do you want to work with us? You will get an email from for an unbelievable shop in Naples, Florida that has 4 locations that says, we love you, we watch you every day, we want your product when you come to the store. You'll get an email from HarperCollins offering you $100,000 to write a book. It will happen. That fucking $30,000 a month deployed against this for 1 year, that $360,000 will pay you back millions. This is the new world.
I love that. I love that.
Cool.
Very exciting.
Take care.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah. Stay well. Bye-bye.